So I've been meaning to ask you, will you go on a date with me?
Bye.
Yeah, so this is my house right here, over $1 million. And then look, come to the garage. Let me show you the car. I got a Porsche. You know, you pronounce it Porsche. You know that? I have to tell you, you have an amazing ass. Oh, man. Those are some things you should obviously never tell a girl, right? Here's the thing. There's some other things that are not so obvious that you probably are telling girls right now. And if you're doing this, it is going to completely destroy your game.
In the past, when I was dating guys, I was always way more attracted to the guy that I didn't know where I stood. Like, I didn't know if he liked me or not.
Yeah, I think it's like if you're playing a video game, you put it on the easiest newbie difficulty, and now you're going into the main boss fight, but you already know what the outcome is. You already know that you're gonna win. That makes that game not that fun to play. You're probably not even gonna waste the time on it.
So there was this guy, Kevin, and before we had got on the first date, he had texted me and he said, I'm gonna take you out to this wine vineyard because I know how much you like wine. And he also was saying, like, I really enjoy our conversations together. I really like you.
So what happened with Kevin?
So I didn't end up going on the date. It just felt like way too much, and he was like way too invested in me, and I was like, oh, this is too much.
And that's number one, bro. Do not explicitly tell a girl that you're interested in her. And I know it can seem like, bro, I don't want to play games. Modern dating's so stupid. I just want to keep it real with her.
But like, how's that working? Like, are you getting dates?
It's also not playing games. Like, this is simple human psychology that when something's very attainable and certain, it's less enticing. Instead, what you should do is show that you're interested through your actions, because subconsciously now she's gonna be thinking, I think this guy's interested in me, but I'm not sure.
And it makes me want to find out.
So for example, a critical time I used to make this mistake was after I had just hooked up with a girl for the first time. I'd be so exciting, there'd be all these emotions inside of me. And while I was having that pillow talk, I might tell her, honestly, I've had my eye on you for a while. I'm so happy we were able to make this date happen. Or, when I matched with you on Bumble, I was super excited. You're one of the hottest girls I've matched with recently.
Maybe in the moment the girl is feeling the same way and she might like it, but most of the time it's gonna come off as like a needy energy and it's gonna be a turn off for me.
Instead, a good post-hookup question that I like to use is, what is a fantasy you have that you haven't been able to live out yet?
Or, where's the craziest place you've ever hooked up?
The point is, just don't say that you really like her. And honestly, the most common time I see guys making this mistake is when asking a girl out, telling her, hey, I really like you. Can I get your number? Just ask her, do you want to hang out sometime? She's going to understand you probably like her, but she's not going to be sure.
Or on the date, don't tell me how much you like me and how you want to go on a second date and you want to take me to this comedy show. Just wait until the date's over and text me a few days later, setting up the second date.
Bro, I am super pumped up and excited right now because the guys in the Beast coaching program, my private coaching program, they have absolutely been demolishing it these last few weeks.
I had 5 dates last week. Now I have 5 more dates this week, and 3 of them are second dates.
Like last night I went out, I got 8 phone numbers, a date out of it.
And now I have like a roster of girls, and I'm literally scheduling out what nights I can meet with what girls.
Over the past few years, we've helped hundreds of guys get results just like this, and today we are taking it to the next level with version 3.0 of the Beast coaching program. Basically, guys have been doing an amazing job of breaking through approach anxiety, getting multiple dates per week, getting consistent hookups, but we want to make sure that we're also addressing the pain of what comes after that, of being able to get dates with the 9s and the 10s, of being able to convert those into not just second dates, but 3rd, 4th, 5th, and beyond. So we've gone through and updated all of the course material, we've added additional course material, we've extended the time frame of the program, and of course with these improvements is going to come an increase in the price, but I want to reward the action takers who are ready to hop in right now. So until the end of the month, you're able to join the new 3.0 program at the current pricing. So if you've been on the fence about joining the program, or you just heard about it now and it sounds like it could be helpful to your situation, then now is literally the perfect time to join. All you have to do is click the first link down in the description or go to beast-coaching.com to learn more and apply now. Reminder, pricing jumps at the end of the month. First link down in description. And now, it's time to get these gains.
bruh, workout complete.
What was up with that?
It was my turn to. So I hate when I'm on a date and this happens.
You seem pretty adventurous. Do you like to travel?
I love to travel.
Have you been to Spain before?
No, I haven't. It's on my list.
Do you know my family's actually from Spain?
Oh, no way.
Like every single year I'll go there for a few months and I'll travel sometimes up like the north of Spain, the south of Spain. Ibiza, I've been to, you know Ibiza? You ever been there?
Yeah.
And I just love it so much. It's like, it's one of the cooler things I think I've done.
Oh, yeah. So the conversation was good, but you could tell he really wanted to tell the story and he didn't even let me talk.
Funny thing is I used to always try and tell girls I was from Spain because I felt like that's the thing they needed to know about me in order to know that I was cool. Or for example, there was one guy in our program who always felt like he needed to let girls know about his cool hobbies, like making wine at home, for example.
Another really common way I've had guys do this to me is if I share something a little bit personal on the date, they feel like that's an invitation to just tell their whole life story about something extremely personal.
Well, it's really cool you're close to your grandparents. I am too. My grandfather actually passed away a few months ago and it's been so hard. It was me and him used to go fishing all the time when we were growing up and it's been really depressing, like not having him around. I don't really know what to do on the weekends anymore. It's just, it's like, it's too much. A better, more attractive way to get girls to learn about you is to drop hints. So for example, you seem really adventurous. Do you like to travel a lot?
Yes, I love to travel.
Tell me, what's the coolest trip you've been on the last year?
Ooh, Costa Rica. It was amazing.
I was actually there like 2 years ago, funny enough. But what did y'all do in Costa Rica? What was your favorite part?
And then I would tell a story about Costa Rica, and then I would turn back to him and be like, so tell me about your experience in Costa Rica.
Or for example,
what do you do for work?
So I actually have my hands in like a few different pots right now. But what's your career?
I'm a nurse.
How'd you get into that?
I would tell him, but then I'm so curious, what does he mean by has his hands in all different pots?
This makes sure that you're only telling her about yourself when she's actually interested, and it's gonna make her feel like she's overcoming these challenges to get to know you more rather than being on another annoying date with the dude who just doesn't get it.
Post-workout tacos.
For the gains, bro, you gotta add a little hot fire sauce on this because this shit is hot and it's fire. Barbecue chicken tacos. No breakfast tacos today. So I want you to rewind with me back to 2014, 2015. I was single. I was going hard in my dating life. I'd already overcome the fear of approaching girls. And at the time, I'd actually quit my software engineering job and I was starting to experiment with personal training and YouTube and blogging. And on every first date I went on, there's a question that comes up.
So what do you do for work?
So I was doing this software engineering job. I'm still kind of doing it like part-time, but now I'm trying to figure out YouTube and trying to like, start my own business online, but I can always fall back on the software stuff.
And now it's not like the worst answer, but it comes off as like not confident and then like a little unsure. So like, does he have a job? Is he working?
And that's number 3. Never say something to a girl without owning that shit. In fact, it's a rule I made for myself in general in life that I'm not gonna spend my time doing something unless I'm 100% on it. Because I've realized if I say, maybe I'll try and learn a backflip, then I'm just giving myself permission to fail. It's like, no, I'm gonna figure out how to do a backflip, bro. I'm gonna make a clothing company and build it up. I'm gonna launch a supplement company. When I do something, it's gonna be 100%. I'm gonna make it happen. And when it comes to your dating life, you wanna make sure that you're externally reflecting this confidence and this certainty in the things that you're doing. Otherwise, it's just gonna come across as like, you're not confident, you're a low value dude, and she's immediately gonna see that.
So another example of this is you're on a date and a girl says, so where do you live? And if you live with your parents, you could say awkwardly like, I'm between places, I'm trying to figure it out. Or you could confidently own it and be like, right now I'm living at my parents' house, but I'm saving money to get my own place.
Or maybe you don't have much experience in the bedroom. First of all, we've all been there, it's all right, you gotta work through that. But you don't wanna be in the bedroom telling the girl, I just want to let you know I don't really know what I'm doing. Is that okay for you? Was that good for you? How are you feeling? Instead, have a plan in your head, execute it. And if the girl happens to notice and says, you seem a little nervous, you're all right, you can own that and be like, honestly, I am a bit nervous, but it's gonna be all good. Let me know if you got any tips. Like, this is the reason there's some pretty deadbeat dudes out there who still get laid consistently. You can have a guy who doesn't go to the gym, works as a bartender 2 nights a week, barely gets by, but if he owns it and says, yeah, I enjoy going to the bar working as a bartender. Nah, are you kidding? I don't go to the gym. Maybe he's not gonna get the highest quality girl in a long-term relationship, but he's still gonna get laid and come across as a guy that fucks. Boom. So I've told you a lot about the new pre-workout that's gonna be launching with the supplement brand, but I've not spoken too much on the protein. And bro, this is by far the best protein powder I've ever had. I'm not just saying that, it starts with the macros, 120 calories for 28 G's of protein, baby. Not to mention there's only like 4 or 5 ingredients in there, not a bunch of artificial shit. We made it using grass-fed whey protein isolate, which is like the highest quality protein you can get. And the first flavor we're dropping, godly. August 29th, mark your calendars, the pre and the protein drop, August 29th. That all being said, hope you enjoyed the video today. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you watching from the bottom of my heart. Hit that thumbs up button. It helps the channel. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, click subscribe and turn notifications on, because I drop 2 new videos every single week and you don't want to miss them. I will talk to all of y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.